If you like the channel, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/MundaneMat. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel, and man, I love it when 4chan pulls one over on everybody else. Now, I don't agree with 4chan and poll on like 98% of their politics. We vastly differ, but one of the things we both love doing, we both love watching, is the systematic destruction and cannibalization of the insane left-wing media, because they take every joke you throw at them, especially over the course of the past couple of years, and it's showing no sign of slowing down. Just the other day, there was a big pushback against a whole bunch of posters saying it's okay to be white on them that appeared around the country and also the US and Canada. And turns out it was just another 4chan op that, oh man, the left super took the bait on. So it says here that 4chan launches "It's Okay to Be White" campaign, causing mass outrage worldwide. With a picture here, taped onto the side of a mailbox with a printout here, and with a pumpkin, because somebody decided it would be a good idea to do it with a pumpkin. And I'm not against. Again, that's so funny. That is some good level trolling right there. So it says here, last week they covered a story of a formal police investigation being launched over the alleged hate crime that recently occurred at Boston College, a crime that was nothing more than the placement of a single poster on campus with the words, "Don't apologize for being white." Seemingly inspired by this development and the overblown reaction to it, the infamous trolls over at 4chan's Politically Incorrect board have just launched a new widespread campaign set to take this poster idea to the next level. Now, we do live in an age where white people are demonized heavily for the color of their skin, something they have no control over. All right, it's funny when you look at racism these days, and how, I don't believe reverse racism is a thing. I think you can be racist towards anybody, and there's a lot of it towards white people right now. And it's really funny to watch kind of play out, because especially with that whole "don't apologize for being white." Now, that's not something that I would ever say out loud. I would never go and get into an argument like, I'm not going to apologize for being white. But at the same time, I'm never going to apologize for my skin tone, my skin color, the pigment of my skin. I had no control over that, right? I believe it was Martin Luther King Jr. who once famously said, "Judge a person not by the color of their skin, but the content of their character." Now, you can criticize me for having crap ideas, and that's perfectly fine, but none of it has to do with my race. And that's one of the things I love seeing with these campaigns, is because it's taking this nonsense and it's just putting it right back on them. And man, they're gobbling it down. They're just gobbling it down. So it says here, the idea was simple. If a seemingly innocuous message like the ones posted at Boston College could cause such a reaction, what would happen if a similar message was far more widely distributed? 4chan decided to find out, and Operation White was soon hatched. The plan being to print out and post all around every major city possible. A simple flyer featuring the words, "It's okay to be white." Oh man, because I would love to have seen that in person. I didn't see that at all myself, but I would have loved to have seen people's reaction to that, just because that would have been so damn funny. The operation was launched on Halloween night, with a costume excuse offering some level of identity protection to the brave participants. I wholeheartedly agree there. Weird thing too is this year was actually very, very, very minimal in terms of the stories coming out after the fact about inappropriate and offensive costumes. I saw fewer stories this year, and if they've happened, I haven't come across them, which is surprising, because the last couple of years, that's been a staple of hilarity to be found during the Halloween season. And unfortunately, this isn't happening. So now we have to go to this particular level of trolling, and good on them for doing it. Some ground rules were also put into effect, such as only putting the signs up on public property, as law breaking or vandalism was not desired. Good move there. Organizers made it clear that the overall mission was not about hate. Rather, it was about creating the most overblown reaction from the SJW left possible, so that this overreaction would then hopefully be taken negatively by middle-of-the-road political centrists, or as 4chan likes to call them, normies. Which, again, that is a very, very, very interesting tactic. right? And that's one of the things too that is a good approach, right? So like a few months ago when there was VidCon 2017 and a bunch of us went to go to the Anita Sarkeesian panel, that whole situation turned out very weird. But at the same time, the rules were in place before going. Don't tweet, don't talk about it, don't say anything, don't really engage, don't do anything. Just sit there and watch what happens. And that's essential. And then Anita freaked out. We saw this play out in real time. So yes, this particular mindset can work, and it's one of the ways to basically red pill the normies, so to speak. I feel so bad saying that out loud, but it's true. Red pill the normies almost, because you have a lot of people out there that are kind of middle of the road, and they read like MSNBC, and they see now that MSNBC is trying to associate like Discord with the KKK, and that you've got people trying to, say Gamergate got Trump elected, and they're like, what? Wait, what? And then, so they're in the middle of the road. They don't know this stuff going on because they don't spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the internet like a lot of us do. And this is the best way to kind of make them go, yeah, that's a crazy ass overreaction. That's a crazy ass overreaction. Now, it says websites independent of 4chan have been created to aid Operation White, including itsokaytobewhite.com. A site which primarily features the below video outlining, as they put it, the battle plan for the normie war. Let's take a look here at the website. So that's it. Just print and share, print and share. That's it. Okay, that's all that's there. I don't see the video, but the video here, I watched it. It's just, standard 4chan Microsoft SAM voiceover work put to Fallout 4 gameplay footage. Your average deep state YouTube conspiracy video. So anyway, some alt-left groups have already caught on to the operation, however, and counter-propaganda efforts are also underway. Yes, they took the bait. Exactly the point. They took the damn bait. With some trying to subvert the benign message of the original poster with the more controversial, it's okay to gas kikes variant. Wow! In hopes of making Poll and the alt-right in general look bad. Below is an image of the plan being outlined on the left-leaning discussion hub. Oh my God. See, part of me feels that the "it's okay to gas kikes" meme is actually a bit of an op from 4chan to go there and try to get them to take the bait even further to try to make themselves look horrible as a result. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's one thing that did happen, where they went there in order to get them involved in it, to get them upset, get them worked up, and then go, here's a battle plan, guys. Go around and post these flyers that say, it's okay to gas kikes. Do it. Do it next to a freaking, do it next to a temple. Do it next to a mosque, because why not? I mean, you could see that particular mentality happening. And given how the internet works in these situations, yeah, I kind of think that's what went down. Thus far, though, these counter-propaganda efforts haven't prevented the plan from being put into action. With this person here, Kathleen A. Hinojosa, saying, I am seeing these all over Seattle, reported to the police. This is disturbing. # hate crime? It's not a hate crime to say it's okay to be white. If it's not a hate crime, and calling it a hate crime only further proves this point. All right, only further proves this point. You have this woman here, Africana Barbie, saying, "I'm gonna be that bitch who writes not in between. It's okay if I see this." Sure. What's one person here, Jen and Juice, saying, "I most def tore it down." And other people here are talking about it. And then it goes on to say that the mainstream press seems to be catching on as well, though they seem mystified as to the source of all of these posters. Again, normies don't internet, right? Normies don't do it. They never go that far. They never get involved in this particular manner. So that's why it's always funny to see the reaction. It's like looking at an anthill, right? Or like, an ant enclosure, so to speak. And everyone has their job. Everyone has their routine. And you go in there and you just find a way to mess with it. And you just watch the chaos take place. Here, this is triggering social justice warriors, the regressive leftists, and people who probably don't quite understand the joke. And they go, oh, this is bad. Or then if they go and they do any research, which, let's be fair and realistic here, they won't. They won't go do the research. Right? They're not going to go and look at it and go, oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's a ploy. Unfortunately, it may not red pill as many people as they want, but it could still get a couple. And then at the end of that, I would say, yeah, that's probably a successful op. The Boston Globe was posting about it. Metro's posting about it, saying pro-white message taped to Native Studies building day after racist pumpkin incident. Racist pumpkin incident, holy shit. With the campaign now well underway and clearly picking up steam, this might go down as one of 4chan's most successful operations. Of course, in the end, though, it does raise at least one important question. Is it okay to be white? Because if it is, what exactly is the big deal with everyone being upset with it to begin with? And that's true. That is the question. If you come across somebody who's upset about this and go, okay, well, let me ask you just kind of a hypothetical. If you came across a picture or a poster that said it's okay to be black, would you be upset at that? And if they said, no, not at all. Okay, well, is it okay if you, similarly, is it okay to be Asian? Is it okay to be Latino? Is it okay to be trans? Is it okay to be gay? Is it okay to be bi? Is it okay to be straight? Is it okay to be a hermaphrodite? If you answer no to any of those, and then you answer yes to this one, it kind of makes you a hypocrite. It kind of makes you, well, no, it doesn't kind of, it does. It makes you a hypocrite, which is the entire point of a story like this. It's an entire point of an op like this. And that's why these kind of things are grand. They're fantastic. They're hilarious. I live like a few miles away from Evergreen State College. I should just go there and put some out and see what happens. No, wait, the roving bands of students with baseball bats would probably come kill me. But no, seriously, I can just imagine what would happen if that happened there. People would lose their collective shit, because that is how it just completely sucked in to the echo chamber of identity politics they are. If you have to sit there and if you're asked the question, is it okay to be white, and you respond with anything other than yes, then you're clearly a bigot. You're clearly discriminatory. You're clearly racist. And the fact that you don't see that in the mirror is just really hysterical to me. I mean, at this point, there's probably no better, I don't want to say paragon of virtue, but it's kind of what I'm feeling. There's no better group at trying to call out this particular nonsense than the Anons of 4chan. And, well, I tip my hat to you. Hey guys, that wraps up this video. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do so below. I love to read your guys' input. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me in the YouTube algorithm. If you want to support the channel, there's the Amazon affiliate store, there's PayPal, there's Patreon, there's Bitcoin. And if you're bored and you want something else to watch, check out 3 Buck Theater up here. My name is Matt Jarbo. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a wonderful day. Peace out.